Hey guys and welcome, my name is Darenk and today we're gonna continue our High Elf Warden here on the Land Rover server in the Daylands. We can see Erebor in the back there, this is where we're going, and we're actually riding there instead of taking the horse because there's gonna be some pages on the way, like down here, so we wanna get those.
And then the dragon came. Fire and ruin did Smaug rain on Dale and Erebor, for he had set his heart upon the riches under the mountain.
Yep, the dwarves have a lot of riches. And we're gonna see that and we're gonna go there. We can finally finish up the book quest as well. See more pages over here.
The Battle of 5 Armies, it is called. But there were only 2 sides in that hour. Elves, men, and dwarves against the throngs of evil. Until the eagles came.
The eagles. Another page, so the dusty pages are the ones for the dwarves.
Now, Thror II built anew in Erebor, and Gror, his brother, in the Iron Hills. Our dreams were dead or abandoned, but in time, Smaug the Golden awoke, and to the Lonely Mountain came.
Oh, I like them. They add something.
Many are the enemies of dwarves. Goblins, wargs, spiders, orcs. But oldest and greatest of our foes, yes. Maybe greater even than Durin's Bane, are dragons.
Greater than Durin's Bane. You notice some dwarves gathered around a statue. Alright. While they're gathering around that statue, let's look. I think there's a page over here. Yep. Actually, an elfin page.
Over that cursed necklace, blood was nearly shed that day. Truly it may have come to blood thereafter, had not the dragon come and scattered the dwarves far from Erebor.
And another page.
To Erebor from Mirkwood we came, armed, righteous, bent on reclaiming what was ours. I do not like to think what might have happened if true enemies had not appeared.
By my grandsire's beard!
You here, Hole, do you know anything about this? I just came here, how would I know? No, that's doing those stout axes, then King Thorin shall hear a piece of my mind. He may trust them, but I do not. So the stout axes, remember, those are the guys that... Oh yeah, look at that. Those are the guys that we rescued in Mordor, and where the king betrayed us, but some of them were okay. The old axe locked throughout a stone, and we have another rust. This axe was the work of Karasgar. So he's trying to put a, get the dwarves to hate each other, basically.
In a time of quiet, when the new king, Dain the First, thought all safe, when the men of the Eotheod were off at war, then the dragon struck, and much was lost.
Stay a moment. Hear my words.
Never heard that name. I know I would remember if I had. This Karasgar would be from Mordor, or I'm a Wren's egg. Okay. And so are those stout axes. Perhaps they know something about this mysterious figure. I don't know why he's shedding rust everywhere. That's like awful for an assassin.
The Cold Drake, Vaethug Wintermind, slayed both King Dain the First and his son Thror. Their great kingdom was lost, and we fled again, tears in our eyes, to return north no more.
I do not... what is he talking about? It's gotta be one of those stories that I know nothing about. I don't know all the background stories in Lord of the Rings, unfortunately. So, I don't know that one. I know they're coming out with a new book. That'll be interesting to see. More pages.
Where dwarves toil tirelessly, dragons sleep. What dwarves have mined and wrought, dragons steal. What dwarves barter and bestow, dragons hoard. Truly, they are our natural foes. And like all of dwarfkind's greatest sorrows, the curse of dragons was brought on by ourselves, and cost us all we dreamed and held most dear.
Looks still pretty good, even for an 11-year-old game. Alright. Concerning dragons. The Weeping Warrior, yes, that is what it is called. He's one of the Gurzio. I've never set eyes on, but the tales of the wicked deeds are told by the Stout Axis. A cruel assassin, a spy, and a tamer of beasts. He enslaved dragons for the Dark Lord, it is said.
Greetings, friend.
That's one. Gimli, son of Glóin, asks for you by name. He has gone before the king under the mountain and wishes for you to join him at once. He said that it was a matter of great urgency, but would not tell me no more. I wonder what it is. Okay.
At last you arrive. I have
Sorry, took a little detour. Orthy arrived before you did? I have no idea. Oh, he's the jump cutter thingy. Dude, perhaps if you spent less time carousing at taverns about time, right? Gandalf! Shut up! He's sparkling loudly. You and Orthy are not only recent arrivals to Lonely Mountain, you will find a number of old friends inside, each of them brought hither from concern. Find them on the way to the throne hall of the mountain. To the throne in the hall of the mountain. I'm gonna learn their purpose. Alright. It's time to go inside. This time for real and actually do some quests in here. It's not like we haven't been here a bazillion times already. Where are we at here actually? I think I might need a reforge.
We will reclaim
Nope.
Khazad-dûm for dying Ironfoot.
Oh, he's for the anniversary event. I don't care about that. We can write a goat in here. I'm gonna check the sites here for pages. I don't remember what all the pages are. But there are a bunch of pages in here as well. Here just for the daily. These are the guys that we rescued from Moria. So if you haven't done that quest, they won't show up, I think.
Again, we fled the dragon's wrath, and this time came to Erebor, the lonely mountain. But the great Skatha, wakened, wandered far and wide, troubling all. Now much of Skatha's horde was taken from Durin's folk, and so a messenger was sent to the men of the Eotheon, begging our share.
We are dwarves and the folk of Durin.
Hey friend, here for a brass ingot. I can smelt you one right away. I will need you to choose one ore of copper, and one of a calamine from the table here. Oh, I guess that one, and that one looks the biggest.
By my grandsire's beard.
Chancellor looks into a bar of pure metal. He hands it to you. How? No, you need to smelt? No, whatever. Since it's part of a gift for the Master of Lake, now I will not charge you for my services. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot that we had this quest still. That is not how it works though. Can't just like smush them together and get a brass ingot.
It was a man, Fram, son of Frumgar, chief of the Eotheon, who ended the dragon Skatha. A great deed to echo through the ages, and the dragon's horde as prize.
So it must have all happened way before what's going on right now in Smorg. He's an elven page.
After the battle, the dragon's horde was divvied up, and though I would have forfeited all our share for it, the Gwariamir went not to elves, but to men.
The tale of Smaug in Erebor, and how upon Thorin Oakenshield's return, Smaug woke and was slain, is well enough known in these times. I will say only, let this be the last dragon, and last of our sorrows.
Alright, so here we have surviving members of Thorin Oakenshield. We have Dory.
My travels do not bring me home very often.
For they made me the mountain chief horde seeker. I'm off my way, wandering the wilderness in search of lost dwarf holes and treasure caches. Ah, that's awesome. Many are gold jewels I have found, as well Erebor's treasures, but the fading craft skills of my people means they languish within, unimproved and unused. Should the Arkenstone be taken from the tomb of Thorin, would that restore the craft skill of my people and enable them to create? No, don't do it. I once thought so, but I set aside that belief when my younger brother already departed with Balin. The argument filled me with sadness and I had a job to do. Alright.
It has been some
That's
time
Dwalin.
since we have all gathered here.
Balin believed, as did many good dwarves, that it has been a mistake for the Arkenstone to be entombed with Thorin. He thought the heart of the mountain should be proudly displayed for all to see, and its brilliance would inspire great works of craft and beauty. As the craft skill of Durin's folk began to wane, the research Balin conducted convinced him that sealing away the Arkenstone was to blame. Yeah, whatever. He quarreled with Dane on the matter, and his disagreement caused the king to remove him as a counselor. It was the last injury and compelled Balin to leave. He took Ori and Oin, as well as many other dwarves, with the thought to reclaim the ancient dwarf from Khazad-dûm. So we're gonna see that. I'm looking forward to that. Please, scale the Moria instances. They're probably horrible, and I remember them wrong, but they were so much fun when they came out. I did not side with my brother on this. I remained loyal to Dane. He elevated me to my position as steward of Thorin's Hall. But not a day passes where I do not miss my brother and wonder if I should have gone with him. But now Balin is gone and Khazad-dûm is lost. There's Gloin.
I prefer when things are simple.
Seemed the right course back then, and no one argued against it. The craft skill of my people is fading. Who is to say it would be any different if the Arkenstone were not sealed away? Let the wise beasts discuss it among themselves. Balin believed the Arkenstone should be removed from Thorin's tomb, and he was the wisest of us. But he's dead. Did I miss that? Balin die when we did the Khazad-dûm thing? Huh. Now the Sweeping Warrior, that is a subject more to my liking. I say we find him, what did he like? Well, I'm so lost. I say we find him, let our axes and hammers do the talking. Alright. Was it Balin that we helped retake Khazad-dûm, like in book, like way back when Moria came out? Here the stout dwarfs. Can't really talk to them right now. I'm a little lost on that. Maybe I should have paid more attention. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, there's a page. Found Gimli standing patiently before the king, Thorin's
Time
throne.
went, and our dreams of the north would not die. So yet again, in the days of Thorin the First, to the grey mountains we ventured again.
Gimli, it's time we spoke to King Thorin about the stout axes, don't you think? Oh, what's that? We got a title? Oh, we know the dwarves, we got our... I guess we finished some quests already, so we already acquainted to the dwarves, and yeah, wow, almost 500 away for the Man of Dale. So much to do. Do we still have reputation accelerators? I didn't check that. Yeah, we're still good. Alright, well then, hail Thorin III, King under the mountain. I come before you today to ask of your wisdom and mercy in my adventures beyond the Black Gate of Mordor. I discovered a clan of dwarves known as the Stout Axes. They are hardy folk, but they have been beset by tragedy at many turns. They have lost their ancestral home, much as we of Durin's folk have in the past, and they have suffered under the Dark Lord and his servant. The leader of old King Gretus succumbed to whatever power lingered in the rings once wielded by the greatest king of the dwarves, and led the remainder of his folk down a dark path to ruin. The stout axes were thus sundered, but I have come north with those who survived, and I did not lose hope that kindness could be found beyond the mountains of Mordor. Their number is small, and they have no home beyond these lands. I beg you, King Thorin, offer them a place among us, and they will offer their knowledge. Oh, so much text. Blah blah blah. I have heard your words, and I will here bear my judgment. As you well know, the Daylands are filled with refugees from the east, among them unfortunate cousins of the hated Jangovar. Regardless of the heritage, the plight, I see the plight for what it is. I trust your words, Gimli. I would not deny those oppressed in Mordor. I have shelter within Erebor. However, these are difficult times, sacrifices have to be made, blah 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 blah. If the stout axes are to dwell among us, they must earn their place. Fair enough. Alright, so I must admit, I had begun to worry that King Thorin would not see the need of Durin's folk to welcome the Stout Axis. I'm pleased that he has proven to be a merciful and wise Dane. Ambassador Sparkov and the rest of his, yeah, whatever. We gotta help then, you know, find a place, basically. And remember, they're like way in here. And those are basically the quests you're gonna do in the dailies as well. So Nav over here. King Thorin is a very generous dwarf, but I will send as many stout axes as I can. But a few of our number is taking ill from a long journey to the north, so we could just heal them. Generic quest. Well, such kindness I've never given to my folk. I've not heard blah blah. Found crafting a mountain itself. If you were to gather loose stones from the slopes of Erebor, our rune covers could shape into rune stones. Okay. Can you believe this place? Still seems like a dream to me. Coincidence, I sent out several of our number to hunt the beast of the north. So we gotta find 14 boar meat and 14 venison. Oh, that's a lot of food. And you have another quest. Smiths to the Fortress of Error. I think the dwarves of Dune's Folk would benefit from the skill of our smiths. I know that many of them still wish to rest. Alright. So we gotta tell them, hey, go work. Fair enough. Alright, so we gotta collect these healing potions for sick dwarves or whatever. And they put out these cloaks to dry. I guess makes sense. I mean, if you walk there, you probably get into some rain, so you want to dry those. And then while we do this, we also keep an eye out for more pages. We're actually pretty close to finishing some of them. I might have to look up the Wikipedia, see where the other pages are. There's one far left. And there's one of those dwarf smiths that is lazy and doesn't want to work. Alright, let's see what this page has to say.
Some may say I am cautious, or old and weary. But still I say, let us dream no more dreams that may bring ruin on Durin's folk. Let dragons sleep, and dwarves toil fruitfully where they dwell. And the work of our hands suffice.
Okay. I saw that cloak there. We'll get back to it. Just wanted to see what's over here. And I guess there's a cloak here as well. Still have to encourage a bunch of smiths. And we can see there's one there, but as we passed there was nothing, so he's probably upstairs. Remember, there's an upstairs. Can be easy to forget. Look at that guy, he's just sleeping there. This guy has a quest for us, so we gotta need 12 barrels of ale. We lost to thieves. It's always the same. I find a barrel empty with a great big hole bored into the bottom of it. Alright, so we gotta figure out what's going on to the beer. That is the biggest tragedy you can imagine for a dwarf, of course. So... oh, look at that. Cave claws. I guess that didn't reinforce the bounty enough. Well, you can't just run away from them, but you know, then somebody else has to deal with them, so let's just kill them. They're not that strong. And the deadly claws are a task item. For Man of Dale. Probably the least interesting for us. Nope, there's one guy. So they're drunk. They're pretty weak, I mean. I don't know why they gave them 97,000 hit points. Just give them like 10,000 hit points. I think that would have been okay. He's gonna die. So again, we're just gonna have to run around. Might as well just dismount, I guess. Put on our run buff. Okay, this one is fine. And then we can go over to the other side and check the other side as well. That's a big fire. But I guess, again, so much water inside the cave, you just get sick from that. But make sure to check all the beer on this side as well. Often find that this is the one that I miss or forget about. Yep, another one we have to fight. That 1,000. It's a pretty good hit for us. And one of the reasons is I'm getting more crystals, so our DPS and our weapon goes up. Let's see how many more do we need. Did I find the right button? Shift 5, okay. We are getting there. Still far away, so 5 more. It's not too bad. This one right here. Those are the bears I want. Look at them. That's a lot of beer. The big bleed on him. 7,000. 12,000. Well, biggest hit today. Yep, 12,554. Biggest hit today. Alright, and then don't forget to upstairs. Upstairs we have to go for the smiths, the stout axes, and also for the beer again. And pages apparently. It's not a elfin page.
On just such a peace-weaving visit, did I come to Thror's mountain halls. The feast was set, words of courtesy prepared, and then he stood. Whereupon his breast I saw the Guerrier, gleaming, green, and gold.
So the dwarves really went out of their way to antagonize the elves. Wow. And a Frostbeard. This is Bomber with lots of food and a big belly. He's happy. No smiths up here, that's kinda weird. Need 2 more bears. We can take this one away for now. A lot more of those guys. Yep, another one. And there's a lot of these guys. And this is, again, one of those dailies, so once you're done the overarching meta quest, you can look forward to doing this again and again for extra tokens and reputation. Off-duty Vault Keeper. Alright, interesting. So he's gonna have a quest at some point. At a page.
What was their reply?
Only 2 left.
A necklace made of Skatha's teeth and nothing more. This was the final dragon's curse. A sickness of greed that turns those who should be allies into foes.
Again, they're claiming sorcery and magic, while they should just blame themselves for all that crap they're doing. Now we can turn in the Ale Thieves, which is right here. I think this will fall out again, it's just daily later on. Yep.
Hear my words.
1800 reputation, so at least we get 900 reputation for the dwarves instead of 700 for elves and men. That's pretty good. Oh, there's Gandalf.
I do not know what has caused this decline, but I see some possibilities.
So he does believe it's the Archstone. What if the Archstone has been taken from the Tomb of Thorin without the knowledge of the dwarves? It may be that the Archstone no longer lies with Thorin, and its departure has adversely affected his skills. The tomb must be opened. So maybe Karsgar, whatever his name is, stole the Archstone? Wow, that would suck. But why he would steal it to cause all these troubles and probably blame the stout axes for it.
Can Gandalf combat this worrying decline in our craft skill?
Do you and Gandalf have a suggestion, Darenk? I'm willing to hear, yeah.
You wish to open the tomb of Thorin Oakenshield?
None could have breached the tomb without my knowledge, and yet, even as I speak these words, I am gripped with uncertain. If the heart of the mountain has been taken, it might explain and diminish our craft skill. Yes, we should learn if the Archstone still lies within the tomb, or if some enemy has taken it. I alone cannot give you leave to open the tomb of Thorin Oakenshield. Thor, I'm king under the mountain, possess lordship of all lies within. It would not be proper to open Mazal Akras without the permission of Thorin's sister, Dis. I did not know he had a sister. Her children also lie in that place and would not have the rest. She's the keeper of Ravenhill. That is where you will find her. Speak to her. Okay. So Thorin has a sister. And we gotta ask her if we can open it. Alright. Fair enough. Wait. This is Smith up there on the bridge. How did we miss him last time? Let's go upstairs real quick. This must be the daily. People are defeating the ale-soaked cave claws. I love Erebor. But I'm always partial towards dwarves. It's just my fantasy race. Warhammer, any D&D thing, I always play dwarves. I don't know why. It's my thing. There's Broad City, fellow Warden, so he's a good Warden. I'm a bad Warden. Can't summon us, unfortunately. He can DPS pretty good. I think he used tank rates as well. Okay. So I think the rest of the Stout Axe Smiths are outside. You just have the Mordor daily. Yeah, I don't see any right here. Oh my god, it's gonna be a long episode as well. Well, let's... Let's finish talking to these guys. There's one this way. Still broken? Wow. There's one left somewhere. Might be down there. No. Might be somewhere over here. Or we missed him inside, which is very possible as well. If we did miss him inside, that's fine. Because we still have to go to this and we still have to collect stones. So let's do that first. I'm gonna put a cut in here. And then we're gonna continue with this. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you enjoyed this, feel free to leave me a comment or subscribe. Let me know what else you would like to see. And I'll do my best and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.